Evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jack, so
What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. We finally made it. Another week done and a weekend coming up. So happy it is Friday. What's going on with you, Jay? How is everything with you today, man?
I just, life, man, living life, That's
Yeah,
it. Just living life, man, just a lot of stuff to do in the next couple months.
right, for sure.
So, but yeah, obviously I got stuff to handle, and obviously show's very important.
Your boy decided to get some pizza tonight, so I did
Okay.
I did something that I usually don't do, and I ordered from somewheres I usually don't. Any
So
idea? Any idea? Old school '80s pizza.
so you didn't do Golden Boy, obviously. Okay. No seniors then, huh? How about
Old school, man. I
Patchies?
just screw it.
Patchies?
Patches? What the hell is that?
San Carlos?
That place is out of business. Did you hear about that?
San Francisco?
No, the San Carlos location. They went out of business.
Oh, damn. Really? Damn. Frisco's one is popping.
Yeah, the first one was probably. Yeah.
Damn. They probably couldn't afford both. Oh, okay.
I
So
think
they
so.
probably just kept the SF one. Wow.
Yeah.
Because that place is banging too. So no,
And
not
they have
there.
like that thick. They have that thick crust and stuff.
Oh
Like
yeah, that shit's like that, bro. Fuck.
it's
You ever
nice.
held one of them pizzas? Them pizzas are like fucking heavy.
Oh, I know.
Them
I know.
motherfuckers are good, bro. Let me see. Okay, so obviously it's not speedy because Mike don't own that no more. How about and you said 80s?
'80s.
Round table?
Close. One
Close. Okay, we're getting closer now because we're going mainstream then. Okay, if it's mainstream, Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. There you go.
All right, making it great. Got you.
They got those cheesy bites, and man, Pizza Hut back in the day, it was a hitter, man. I was like, you know what? Let me try. I haven't tried it in so long. I'm like, let me try some Pizza Hut. You know what I mean? Got to try
Man,
it.
Pizza Hut. I haven't. Fuck. Been a long time, man.
That's all I'm
I
saying,
know too
man.
many people with pizza, so it's like, like if I'm not going to Talal's spot or Mike's spot, seniors, I'll hit Spatarella's spot, which is down street Toto's.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
our
yeah.
boy owns Toto's. Like so many people I know own like pizza places. And then
Right.
if I want to get even closer, I got Zorba's right there,
Oh,
which is
Zorba's good.
Zorba's banging. You know what I'm
I know.
saying? Zorba's is
There's
banging. Like so many pizza places, man.
there's a really good spot in San Mateo. It's on the other side of the freeway though, like on the east side of the highway.
Uh-huh.
It's called Aldo's Pizza, and they used to be right next to my house, and they moved, and they've been in
Aldo.
that spot. But they've been around since like the '70s. And what they do differently is they make their crust like it's like a flaky crust, almost like a croissant crust.
Oh, that's different.
Super good though, man. Super good. I really like Aldo's Pizza.
Yeah, there's no by the way, there's no the TikTok. Nope. Just letting
No,
you
no.
know.
And we got Gun Killer 77. They say you're gonna make me fluff my Garfield, if you know what I mean.
I don't know, but okay. That's what's up for the
Yeah,
pizza.
the
The
pizza.
pizza. The pizza. But yeah, no, it's not on, just letting you know.
Got you. We'll figure that out.
Oh,
Figured stuff out, but yep. Hopefully everything else is good. And we got Brownlee Jones in the house. They say, "Yo, what's up, Brownlee Jones? What's going on, partner?"
so
And Michael says, "What state is Aldo's Pizza in? It is in California, in San Mateo, California. That's kind of close to San Francisco area. Really good spot, though. Real good spot.
never had it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Gun
vouch for things I don't know.
Gun Killer 77 says, "All that food sounds really good." Yep.
Making me hungry too, man. But I got my coffee, so we're good.
Yeah, if you got coffee, that's a good little filler for the moment.
Yeah, I don't need no food if I have coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe later tonight. Yeah, but not right now. So.
Gun Killer says Domino's got a stuffed crust now.
Oh fuck! I just realized, man. I'm here watching I'm here watching the Gigantes, bro.
Watching sports was the no
My
movie.
bad, my bad, my bad. Hold on.
No movie.
Hold on. Fuck, I totally forgot. Sorry. My
Again,
bad.
it happens.
I totally slipped. I was like, oh shit, I've been watching the Giants game, man. Fuck.
It happens.
I know, man. Go ahead. You can keep talking. Sorry. Hold on. My bad.
All Gucci. All Gucci.
Hold on 1 second.
And we got Michael saying, yay area. Yes,
Hold
sir.
on.
Yes,
Hold on
sir.
1 second, bro. My guest just texted me. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, do your thing. I'm gonna keep going while you're doing your thing, man.
Hold on.
Keep going
Hold
for
on
the
1
show.
second.
Keep
1
going for
second.
the show. But yeah, guys. Yeah, Michael said yay area. So I guess Michael, are you from the Bay Area, man? You know what you know about the Bay Area, bro? Where are you from?
Yeah, area. Fuck yeah.
Alyssa says, leave the game on. Leave the game on.
Nah, it's movie time. The Gigantes are up anyway, so we're good. But I gotta bring my guest something, so you gotta hold on, all right?
All right, do your thing, mate.
Yeah, give me a minute. Shit. Fuck.
All right. While we are giving Jay a minute or maybe two, let us.
Just give me a minute. I gotta bring my guest something. One second.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
No doubt. 1 second.
Let's talk about let me see. I'm gonna go over the Jay. Did you know? Even though Jay's not here, so we putting out the facts while Jay is getting this thing done. So Jay, did he know that Apple just launched Apple Intelligence across iPhones, Macs, watches, and Vision Pro?
Of course.
AI.
Damn right I know.
Did you know that? No.
Hell yeah, I knew that. You had to get an update.
Yeah, exactly.
So I love that shit. Are you joking me?
Now it's going to be bringing AI-powered call screening, live translation during calls, and even workout coaching without revamping Siri.
I already know.
That's tight.
Dude, this has been in beta for a minute. So, hey, hold on 1 second. I gotta bring this to the back. All right? Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, do your thing. Oh. All right. So for the Jays' next fact of did he know? Let's get into it. Pull it up.
Hold on. I gotta wait.
All right. Jay, did he know that there's a global debate heating up around whether AI's massive hype actually equals real-world business impact? Some say it's transformational. Others warn we're overselling it. I wonder if you knew that. Let's get on. Jay, I wonder if he knew that the protests dubbed No Kings are planned in over 1,800 U.S. cities this weekend, and they're opposing Trump's military-themed parade and immigration policies. We're going to see what happens with that. That's going to be kind of crazy because, 1,800 U.S. cities are all supposed to be protesting. It's like, damn, I mean, I'm going to be working, and Saturdays is usually my busiest day. That's where I'm able to sell my cars, and, man, we're going to not have anybody to sell to tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be all bad. All bad. Moving on. Jay, I wonder if he knew that Washington's big military parade celebrating the Army's 250th and Trump's birthday is in limbo. Due to potential thunderstorms, forecast says heavy storms could force a cancellation. So, yeah, that's going to be kind of crazy. He might just move it, though. I mean, he moved another one that he had going, like, indoors type thing. So, Trump, he always got some up his sleeve. He's going to definitely be able to overcome the cancellation somehow and do something. So, yeah. And we got Michael. They say born and raised in the city by the bay. Hell yeah, Michael.
Come on, let's go.
Yes,
Let's go. Come
Hello.
Yo.
My bad.
You good?
Yeah. Should sound like a club back there. I roll back there. She got the music pumping. I was like, oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah, she's getting ready to. She's going to see. I forgot what artist. Going to the clubs, artists. You know what I mean? So
yeah, for sure.
She's deep in that. Yeah, she's deep in that scene. So
when you're in that stuff, there's a lot of different like venues that you can go to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So that's what. Yeah. And then she got her flight tomorrow, so it's cool.
Yeah.
We're good. We good.
So Jay,
what happened? What I miss?
Moving on. Did you
Okay.
know that
Did I know?
military forces, including the Marines, have been deployed to LA for the anti-ICE protests?
Yeah, I've been
They
following it.
they have declared a state of emergency, and Newsom is pissed off because
I know.
Trump sent him. This is for the Average Day Joe's audience.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, so just in case, so yeah, there was a lot of civil unrest and stuff, and Trump deployed like the National Guard and military forces to
Yeah.
LA, and that's what's happening now. Everybody pissed off, and there is going to be tomorrow. Jay, did you know that tomorrow there's going to be 1,800 cities across the U.S. that are planning on doing like a protest against Trump?
Yeah, I heard.
That's going to be crazy tomorrow.
I heard Newsom talking about.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Joe. Jay, did you know that U.S. consumer sentiment got a boost in June, jumping from 52.2 to 60.5, thanks to cooling trade tensions and tariff rollbacks?
No, I didn't know.
So yeah, we did get a little bit of bump in June. It looked like the markets have gone up a little bit for us, which I did report on if you do follow us every day. Moving on, though, Jay, did you know that summer 2025 is shaping up to be one of the hottest on record, especially in the interior West and Texas, with the Southeast also expecting a muggy, rainy season?
I was gonna say not in the Bay, man. It's nice outside right now.
The Bay, brother, but that's because we are blessed.
I know you are, man. It's pure blessings out here, man. So it's nice out right now.
Yeah,
My weather for sure.
right. Let me say this, though, Jay. Did you know that AI talent wars are in full swing with vibe coding emerging as the hot tech trend? Companies now look for developers who work smoothly with AI tools, not just raw coding skill.
Nope.
That's the new age, brother. If you're trying to get into coding, you need to learn AIs. The AI,
I figured that, man.
yep.
Coding's not for me, man. They tried to get me in that shit when I was at Yelp, and I was like, I'd look at these things these people were, because I told you they used to use my phone, because in order to put the app on Apple, it has to be perfect. So I'd always have the new iPhone. They're all, hey, can we borrow your phone for a little bit? I was like, yeah, you're good. And they would put the app on to test it, because
Yeah.
if it's not up to par, Apple will not take it, and you have 72 hours to fix it. If that's not fixed in 72 hours, they will not approve it.
Damn, okay.
Apple's strict, bro. If you don't have, that's what I mean. So the app is perfect if it's on Apple.
Exactly.
Always.
All right, Jay, did you know, though, that Disney and Universal just sued Mid-Journey for copyright infringement?
Sued who?
Disney and Universal sued Mid-Journey.
I don't know what that is. What's that?
It's like their production company.
Oh, damn, I had no idea. Bless you, bro. You all right?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
So,
Jesus.
yeah, they sued them for copyright infringement, claiming the AI art tool scraped Star Wars and Marvel IPs to train its images, setting a big test case for AI content usage.
Oh shit. I didn't know.
Kind of big deal, brother.
That is a big deal. I had no idea.
All right, let us move on and let's get into. I want to get into something a little deep today. It is F Friday, but I want to get into 10. I want to get into a powerful 10 list of aha moments when life hits deep, and you know what I mean. That's when you get those, damn, that's real convos. You know what I'm talking about, brother.
Depends, but yeah.
So they're life truths is what I call them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Number 10, for life's truths that you'll one day be like, oh, damn, okay. Now I see. Every ending you've survived was really just a beginning in disguise.
It's very interesting.
If you think about it, what is really rejection? It's just redirection. And what is rock bottom? Rock bottom is just foundation, right? You got to hit rock bottom to build the foundation again sometimes.
I'll take that.
Yeah. And number 9, for an aha moment in your life. The world doesn't owe you understanding, but you owe yourself the effort to evolve. What you think? What you think?
Yeah, it's important to involve, man. It's very important. It's you know, sometimes it takes
Because
time, but yeah, it's
yeah,
important.
at the end of the day, it's not always about being right. It's more about learning and leveling up, right?
Exactly. That's exactly. It's
Fact.
never like I would even say you don't even have to be right more than half the time. It's just like you said, you got to learn from it.
At number 8, for an aha moment that's going to happen in your life, or maybe will help you to see that, will be that you actually don't see life as it is. You see it as you are. So, what I mean by that is your past, pain, and perspective shape your reality more than you realize. You know?
Yeah.
And number 7, for your aha moment, comparison steals joy, but gratitude multiplies it. So, what I mean is, if you want to feel rich instantly, count what you already have that money can't buy.
Yep.
At number 6, aha moment of your life. Comfort zones feel safe, but nothing grows there. So, growth feels uncomfortable on purpose because that's part of the process of life. At number 5, for an aha moment of your life that we're about to trigger, most people don't fear failure, they fear judgment. And the wild part, people aren't thinking about you nearly as much as you think.
It's a fact.
You know? And number 4, aha moment. Your brain believes whatever you tell it most often. Thoughts become beliefs, beliefs shape actions. You literally create your own limits. We, me and you have definitely talked about that on our show many times already.
Of course.
And number 3, not everyone you lose is a loss. Letting go isn't failure, it's making room for growth.
True.
And number 2, for your aha moment in life, you never get time back, but you always traded for something. And that could be money, distractions, love, fear. You're always spending time like currency. At number 1, for your number 1 aha moment for when you're going to be like, wow, damn, okay. And that is that you are actually living someone else's dream right now. The life you complain about, everyone out there is praying for it. Or I'm sorry, not everyone, but someone out there is praying for the life that you currently have and that you are complaining about.
Facts.
That is our number 1 aha moment. That once you realize these things, you're going to be like, damn, okay. I can't complain anymore because I can literally shape my own life and my own reality. So, yeah, guys, just wanted to give you that little knowledge for Friday, for After Friday episode, because, it's what we do. Let us move on now and let's get into some sports with Jay. What is going on in the NBA, Jay?
Oh, you want to start NBA? That's right. NBA tonight we had the OKC Thunder against the Indiana Pacers, and like I told you, the Thunder came through like the Oilers last night. They came through, put up 111, and they beat Indiana 104. So
Damn it.
good. SGA came through with 35, and yeah, they eked it out at the end. I wasn't watching. I was watching the Giants game, obviously. So, but shout out SGA. I just realized they're the same colors as the Oilers, so it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're going back home now 2-2. They have 2 games at home and 1 on the road. To me, like I said about the Oilers, this feels much better to me now because you have 2 home games and 1 away. If you just focus on winning your home games, you're fine. Who cares about the away game? Just win at home and you're solid. You good. So
Yeah.
I'd rather be in that position. They took their home court back, just like the Oilers did. And yeah, so if it pans out right, Oilers should win in 7. SGA and the Thunder should win in 7. Cool. Call it a
Nice.
day.
Nice.
Yes.
We got Michael with a question. He says, what do you think about the current World War III global escalation of Israel bombing Iran, attacking Iran, which I don't agree on? Do you have emergency things in place just in case?
No. I mean, well, kind of, but yeah, I mean that's tough. You know, that's a tough situation going on. But having emergency things in place, that's like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
that's tough to think about. You know what I'm saying?
And I got
That's real
my
tough to think about.
and I got my emergency plan in case y'all don't know. Y'all catch me at Jay's house. If shit goes down, I'm going to Jay's house because that way, at least we can hold down the fort together. It's always better to have two rather than one pointing in different directions.
Right? Yeah, that's the hey, you got to do it, man. All I got to do is build the moat. That's
That's
it.
what I'm saying,
Just
bro.
get the
And
moat around, and then boom, we're good.
you already got a little bit of hill cover in some
That's
spots.
what I mean. Got the hill cover, got weapons. Hey,
We
we're
good,
good to
man.
go, bro. You know, and then got my Hummer. We're good. If we have to go get supplies,
Exactly. We're gonna steal one of your neighbor's cyber trucks just to make it official, and we good. We good.
right? There's too many of those out here, man. There's way too many. But yeah, man. So, yeah,
We got
that's a
Bad Santa in the house. Bad Santa says, "Why does the guy sitting down on the floor doesn't seem engaged with this live stream?" Ho ho ho!
I don't know who he talking about. But
And
yeah,
then Bad Santa says he is in sync with conversation. Instead of saying "Yep, true," etc., he doesn't care about talking. His non-interaction. He's not present, so he won't get any presents for Christmas.
bad Santa. That's funny, bro.
And then we got Alyssa in the house. What's up, Alyssa? She says, "Good job, C. I almost said something. LOL."
About what?
It was, I don't know. She said this a couple minutes ago. So whatever we're talking about 2 minutes ago.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But the Thunder came through, beat the Pacers, 111,
Yeah.
104.
Right.
That's what we needed. We needed that. So that's
For
solid.
sure.
That was a lot of the trends too today.
Yeah.
A lot of the trends.
All right. Well, let us move on into some MLB games. What's going on in MLB, man?
MLB, man. Well, like I told you, I was watching the Giants, so the Giants are playing the Dodgers. And yeah, right before I turned on the movie, the Giants they smacked the grand slam.
Oh, did
Casey
they?
Schmidt smacked one, yeah. So they're up 5-1 on the Dodgers.
That's what's
Very
up.
important, very important stuff. So they're in the top of the seventh, and they're up 5-1. So that's good. That's one of the current games going on right now. The Padres, they're losing to the Diamondbacks 5-1, and that's in the top of the eighth. So that's not good for the Padres. Marlins are beating the Nationals 11-7. I'm surprised they're still playing because that's over there. So that's a trip. I think they had a delay though. I'm pretty sure they had a delay. And the other game going on is the Guardians and Mariners. They're locked up at 2 in the sixth inning. So
Nice.
yeah, those are the current games on right now.
Yeah.
Pirates beat the Cubs 2-1 in 10 innings. The Phillies beat the Blue Jays 8-0. Orioles beat the Angels 2-0. Tigers beat the Reds 11-5. Red Sox beat the Yankees in 10, 2-1. Rays beat the Mets 7-5. Braves beat the Rockies 12-4. Rangers beat the White Sox 3-1. Astros beat the Twins 10-3. The A's got a win. They beat the Royals 6-4. And the Brewers beat the Cardinals 3-2. So yeah, like I said, I was watching the Giants and Dodgers. So that was a solid one.
Gotcha. Any of those games surprise you at all, or not really?
No, well, the kind of the Diamondbacks and Padres. I
Yeah.
was very like usually, the Padres are right behind the Dodgers and Giants. You know what I mean? Like those are the top three right there. So the Giants and Dodgers are playing. They're playing for that first place right now. But the Diamondbacks, I didn't know they're playing solid against the Padres. Surprised
Right.
me. So that kind of surprised me out of all the games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd say that surprised me the most out of all. But yeah, so that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yep. So yeah, a lot of the trends were from the Giants, but Yeah, that it was a grand slam. That's why.
Right, right.
Yep.
All right. And
And
that
then
is,
there's no hockey tonight.
yeah,
So
yeah. Soccer.
yeah, last night the Oilers. I think did I report on it last night?
Yeah, yeah, we did.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they came through and won in overtime 5-4.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I figured out how to say dude's name. So his name's Drysidle.
Settle.
Yeah, I always want to say Dre ATL, but yeah, it's Drysidle.
Got you.
He was the one who scored the winning goal in overtime. So
Oh, was it? Okay. Okay,
and they
gotcha.
play tomorrow, by the way. They play tomorrow back in Edmonton. So
Oh, okay. Cool.
yeah, yes sir. So
That's gonna be good.
and I believe the Thunder. I believe they play Sunday back at home. Or sorry, no, it's Monday. They play Monday back at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they'll be at home on Monday. So yeah, we'll be able to report that on Monday.
Right. Got you.
Cool, for sure.
Got you.
Yes, sir. So
All
those were all
right.
the sports trends today.
Perfect. And for just everybody, just FYI who doesn't know, shout out to the 25 people watching. By the way, we did starting this week as well get onto Twitch and Rumble. So if you guys are on any of those, or you just you just let everybody else know that we are streaming on those platforms as well. And the only one that kind of we got banned from was TikTok, kind of. So we're just trying to figure that out. What we will get that figured out.
Nah, because
Uh,
we're on it. We just have to get it on this stream. So
Yeah, exactly. But as of
that's
right now, we are on 2 more streams. So we are on Twitch and Rumble. So that's pretty cool. Pretty
hell
cool.
yeah, very solid.
And Alyssa says she was talking about what bad Santa's comments were because she could see them and they got deleted from the view. So I guess I didn't realize other people can see the same comments that we all see. So
Oh, I don't know. I don't
yeah,
know. I don't really. I can't see any of that stuff, so it's different for me.
right, right.
It's a good thing I can't see any comments. That's a good thing.
But I did figure out like the whole like Rumble thing. So just FYI, it is 100% good now
Yeah,
for Rumble.
Rumble. So we're on Rumble right now.
Yeah, that is a hundo.
Good.
So we good on that. I did get that figured out, and that's it. We just got that one little tiny hiccup, and we good to go, brother.
Cool. We're good.
All right,
Good to
let's
go.
get in. For this weekend, we got some really exciting UFC fights, and I definitely want to share those with you. So, starting with your light heavyweight for tomorrow, this is going to be this is on the main card. You're going to have Alonzo Menefield against Omar C. And this is Alonzo is 16-5 against Omar, who's 11-0. It's going to be a good one, but Omar hasn't lost yet, so that might be more towards him geared. Then you're going to have your middleweight fighting Mansoor Abdul Malik against Cody Brundage. You got Mansoor, who's 8-0 against Cody, who's 11-6. So I don't know. I heard of Cody before. I think he's pretty good, so I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one. Mansoor hasn't lost yet, so he might be his first loss. Then you're gonna have your bantamweights fighting, and that's gonna be Cody Garbrandt against Raoni Barcelos. I really like Cody Garbrandt. I've seen him fight before. He's 14-6 against Raoni, who's 19-5. I'm gonna go with Cody on that one. Then for your middleweights, you're gonna have Edmund Shabazian against Andre Petrosky. I'm going to go with Edmund on that one. He's 14-5. Andre is 13-4. I'm just going to go with Edmund because I think Andre is a little bit older already. So I don't know, man. I'm just going to go with Edmund. I think he looks younger on this one. And then for your co-main event on the women's flyweight tomorrow, you're going to have a classic, like an OG in the fights, which is Rose Namajunas. She's going to be fighting Miranda Maverick. Rose is 14-7 against Miranda 17-5. I'm always going to go with Rose just because I like her style. I like the way she fights. And when she got it, she got it. She's tough. But for your main event tomorrow, it's going to be a really exciting matchup. That's going to be your welterweights, and it's going to be Kamaru Usman fighting. He's going to be fighting Joaquin Buckley. If what I'm predicting on this one goes right, is going to be Usman taking that win. He is 20-4 against Buckley, who's 21-6. And yeah, I just think Usman. I mean, I seen Buckley his last fight, and he did impress. I'm not gonna lie, but Usman is just that guy. Like I don't know, Usman. I just every time his name is up and he's fighting, I definitely feel like I'm gonna give it to him first. So It is what it is. But yeah, it'll be exciting fights, and that's going to be tomorrow, guys. That's going to be starting at 4 p.m. for your prelims, and then 7 p.m. is going to be the main event starting from there. So that will be that, guys. Let us move on and let us get into some trending news for the day. Let's get into it and see what's going on. Let's see. I guess we can talk about some of the breaking news and what's really going on with Jay and what's going on in the Middle East, my friend.
Oh, you talking about one of my trends?
Yep.
Yeah. So earlier, Iran was they had some missile strikes on Tel Aviv, Israel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all bad, man. So yeah, I saw that that was trending, and I was like, oh shit. I saw some of the video too. A lot of people put videos up, so that was crazy.
And
I was like,
we
oh shit.
and we were the first ones yesterday to report on that. We were saying that something
All
is
bad.
about to happen because we're getting all these like ambassadors and stuff taken out of the Middle East. So they already knew this was about to happen, and we reported on it yesterday.
That shit was all bad, bro. Like that shit came like it just they just started. That was at like I saw that at like what was it 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit. That
crazy.
shit's all bad, bro. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It looks bad, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that shit. Like a lot of the videos I saw that were that people were posting, I was like, oh fuck. You know, you
Yeah.
basically just it looks like fucking fireworks, bro. But it's like fucking missiles. Like holy shit.
Right.
Yeah, man, it looks crazy as fuck, dude. Like that is no joke. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
I don't know how long this is gonna go on, but yeah, man. Like that's yeah. Like I said, man, that's crazy. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what's gonna be going on with that, man. But them cats came through with some fucking missiles, bro, because that shit looked crazy. You could if you typed it in on X, you would see it. You'd be like, holy shit, these
So
fucking
so
things.
from what you understand, the Iron Dome is not holding up, like it's not blocking all the missiles, or what's going on?
What I saw, dude, was these missiles were like they weren't slow. They were like fucking supersonic missiles that went boom and just started blasting like I mean multiple ones. I was like,
So
oh shit, someone was filming this shit, and then you see one, two, three, and just boom, blasting, bro. I was like, oh shit.
let me ask you though, did it look like they were blown up in the air, or were they hitting targets on the
No,
ground?
no, we're talking the ground. They even showed the camera went like this, saw the missile, and then you see the ground just exploding. I was like, oh shit. Like we're talking about some fucking missiles, bro. Just boom. I was like, holy shit, man. Like especially because the person filming it was just like this. You see it. You know what I mean? I was like, oh fuck, bro. You know what I
Right.
mean? Striking Tel Aviv. Like that shit look crazy, man.
That is crazy.
And then the Iran military when they did a tweet, you know what I mean, and it said we've arrived and it has all the smoke and missiles. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so they're just going all out now, huh?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like there's no fucking joking around here and this man, that looks fucking crazy, bro. That's yeah, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a yeah, it's gonna that's tough, dude.
Yeah, it
That
is.
sucks. That fucking sucks, dude. But
Yeah.
they hit what was it? They hit the nuclear research center
Uh-huh.
in Tel Aviv. That's what they were aiming for. That's what they hit successfully, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So obviously this place was supposed to be hidden and heavily protected, but it got leaked, and that's where the missiles flew right to.
Gotcha.
Fucking crazy, dude. I'm telling you, the video. So everyone, you know, that's the thing with technology these days, you know. Fuck, dude. Someone posted that shit. I was like, oh fuck. That was so
Wow.
close to where he was filming too. I was like, oh shit. You know how
Wow.
fucking freaky that would be, bro? One
Right.
missile coming your way, you're fucked, dude. Fuck that. That's
Wow.
terrible, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. You know, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, Iran is they're going hard, bro. They are not playing games.
Nope, doesn't look like it at all.
Yeah, man, it definitely doesn't, dude. So
I pray for everybody out there, man. And I definitely, it's too much, man. Like we got to stop these wars, man. We got to be peace and love. We're all one and the same, and I think we have to.
Everything with war, yeah, I agree. But everything with war is money. So I don't know I don't know the seeds of this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not deep into politics like that. So I don't know the seeds of this shit. But right now, that shit's going ham. And you only know that if it's going like that, there's going to be fucking retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So.
And then you got us selling like all the equipment to both sides.
Yeah, but like I said, to both sides. So you know what I mean? Fattening pockets right there. It's like fuck.
Very crazy. All right. Well, let us move on and let's get into some high-profile jury news. Let me just pull this up for you guys really quick here. All right. So I guess there is. Have you heard about this Karen Reed trial going on?
Who?
Karen Reed.
No, I've only heard about the Diddy trial.
Oh, okay. Well, this one is like really trending as well, and it says jury begins deliberating whether Karen Reed is guilty of murder in Boston police boyfriend's death. So I think she killed her boyfriend, who was a Boston police officer.
Oh, that's why it's trending. Okay. No, I never heard of it.
Yeah, it says that. It says it was like a jaded love which turned deadly, which was countered by a defense claim that a cast of tight-knit Boston area law enforcement killed a fellow police officer. Reed, 45, is accused of fatally striking her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with her SUV and leaving him to die in the snow outside a house party where other local police and federal agents were closing out a night of drinking in 2022. She's charged with second-degree murder, manslaughter, and leaving the scene. If convicted on the most serious charge, she faces life in prison. Jurors went home for the weekend and will resume on Monday. So,
okay, so she'll plea it down.
Yeah.
You know how that shit works.
Her defense says that O'Keefe was bitten by a dog, then left outside a home in the Boston suburb. And they're saying that it's a conspiracy orchestrated by the police that included planting evidence on her.
Why?
I don't know.
That's interesting.
So, yeah.
That's an interesting defense.
Yeah.
Huh. We'll see. I don't know anything about the trial, so I just think that's a very interesting defense.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. It is a very high-profile case, though, that's happening right now. So we'll definitely see. We'll keep our eyes on that one.
Yep.
What goes down? All right, let us move on. And Jay, what you got for us for this Friday the 13th for Effort Friday?
Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason, bro? It's Jason Voorhees' birthday today, bro.
Jason Bourne, Matt Damon.
Jason Voorhees. Come on, bro. Friday the 13th.
Oh, okay.
It's his birthday. June 13th, 1946, bro.
Happy birthday,
Come on,
Jason.
man. Oh, yeah, bro. So, you got to go. I'm very cliche with this. So, Friday the 13th, once we get into it, I had to throw one of the movies on, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. This is it's the GOAT's B-Day. To me, he's the best killer out of all of them. So,
yeah, you like him the most?
I'd say so. I mean, I don't get freaked out at much, but when I was a kid, he was one of the ones that freaked me out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, him and Mike Myers were very similar, except I thought he was scarier.
Yeah, for sure.
Mike Myers was scary, but he wasn't Jason scary. When I was a kid, Jason was way more scary.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So that's crazy, man. But yeah, so it is Jason's birthday. So Friday the 13th. Shout out Jason.
Perfect timing, huh?
Yep. So yeah.
That's great.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, man.
All right. And so let us move on because it is Friday the 13th. I'm actually going to do a little thing with you guys, and I'm going to go over the top 10 most scariest movies for you guys.
Good. I like it. Good category.
It is Friday the 13th, so let's do that for the Average Day Joes, That's one of our segments for today.
Oh, what I
So,
will say too, what I did see for Friday the 13th with Jason
uh-huh.
is something I go to a lot is Halloween Horror Nights.
Okay.
Jason will be making an appearance there this year, so they'll have a whole new maze for Friday the 13th.
Oh, nice.
You will catch me there this year for sure, without a fucking doubt, because every time I've gone, they haven't had a Friday the 13th. So this year, they actually putting up a Jason maze, that's perfect for me.
Uh-huh.
Just letting you know, because I read that, I was like, oh shit, Halloween Horror Nights, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They waited. That means they waited till Jason's birthday. Like, okay, 2025, let's put up the Jason one now. I'm excited for that. Yeah, it should be cool.
That's going to be crazy.
Yes, sir. I love Halloween Horror Nights. You ever been?
Nope.
One of the best things ever, bro.
Is it really? Where is it at?
Universal.
Oh, Universal.
So they shut down Universal at nighttime, and imagine all the scary movies. They put the sets. They make the sets all mazes that you walk through. So you get to see everything, and then people try to scare your ass.
Right.
Not a lot of people try to scare me. It's kind of funny, but I've been scared a couple times.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard to scare me though, especially it's kind of funny. A lot of people don't want to scare me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, their number one thing is they're like, yeah, they're like, you look like the type of person, we try to scare you, you'll punch us. So that's why you don't get scared. You know what I mean? But it's so fun. It's hella fun, bro.
I know. So you
should
never
definitely.
punched anyone?
No, the times where I got scared, it was funny. It was like they were spots that you wouldn't even think that there would be someone it would be like toward the end of the maze, or like someone that was just standing in like a cut that wasn't even supposed to, it was like parts you wouldn't even think. It's kind of funny. That's the times where, I was like, oh shit,
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cool the way they did it. Like the couple people who scared me, I was like, thank you for scaring me, man. No one else wanted to fucking scare me. I was like, thank you. I was like appreciative, man.
Right.
Always want to scare the people you're with, never you. Never want to scare me, scare everyone else I'm with, not me.
Exactly.
Like, bro, come on, trying to hop out and jump out at me or something, man. I won't punch you. It is an instinct, but
Yeah, you can hold yourself back though.
yeah, I mean, it's fun, dude. It's fun. Like, especially think about it, because it's Southern Cal. Oh, bless you. Southern Cal in September. Think about that. September, October. You know that weather.
Yeah,
Dude, it's fucking like 70, 80 degrees at night, and you're wearing a fucking, tank top. Like, hella nice at night, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's cool. A lot of fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you haven't checked it out, we should stream it.
Yeah, definitely.
We should do it live, bro. That should be fun as fuck.
Yeah, well, definitely. One of these days.
That's what I'm saying. September, October. That's coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
That'd be tight.
Yes.
All right, guys.
Do
So
the top 10. Come on.
at number 10, we have The Shining.
Okay. I love that one. That's a good one. Damn, number 10? Fuck.
Number 10.
That's a good one. Damn.
And number 9 for your scariest movies, we have Alien, 1979.
Part 1?
Yep.
That was not scary. Tripping.
At number 8, we have Halloween out of all movies.
Hella good. Hella good. The first one?
Yeah. 1978.
Right. Yes, sir.
Jamie Lee Curtis. When she was
Legend.
young.
Yes.
And number 7, we have 1975's Jaws. That was kind of scary. I did like Jaws.
Nah, man, it's not scary at all.
It was kind of scary when you were a kid and you're like seeing all these kids getting eaten by sharks. It was a little scary. Man.
I think it's because I've been to fucking Universal so many times that I saw the whole Jaws thing.
You
So
know,
I'm just not scared of it. Yeah, fuck.
yeah, I got you. Got you.
Yeah, man.
At number 6, we have 1973's The Exorcist.
That should be way higher than that. That shit was scary, bro. That's some scary shit.
Yeah. At number 5, we have the zombie flick 1968's Night of the Living Dead.
Nah, definitely not scary.
At number 4, we have 1963's The Birds.
Nah, Alfred Hitchcock. Nah,
Yep.
not scary.
At number 3, we have 1958's Horror of Dracula.
I don't know that one.
At number 2, we have 1935's The Bride of Frankenstein.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
And your number 1 scariest movie of all time. Believe it or not, guys, 1920 is what it brings us to. And this will be the movie called The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Nope.
So
I ain't buying this list.
Because it is the number 1 movie, I'll go over it real quick. And it says, through modern eyes might not initially understand the appeal of the silent film. One of the first horror flicks ever, spend some time with the tale of a sleepwalker hypnotized into murder. Immerse yourself in the striking German expressionist imagery and get wowed by an early twist ending. So it's basically like saying, like, for that time, it's like the
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's too fucking biased. Because no way. They didn't even have Jason on there. At least they had Michael Myers, but come on, man. No, I'm not. And they had Alien. Come on, bro. That was not scary. Fucking crazy.
I know.
At least they had The Exorcist too. That was fucking scary. But that list is definitely just compromised.
Yep. All right, guys. Shout out to the 31 people watching. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And let us move on to some more trending topic news. Let me go over this with you guys, or pull it up actually, which is that, and this is celebrity news, by the way, which is that if you are looking to go to a Shakira concert in San Antonio, Texas, you will be in a very bad mood because she abruptly postponed that concert. And if you want to know why it was actually postponed, it was because there was structural issues, it says, and the announcement that her concert was going to be canceled was made over loudspeakers outside the Allo Dome on Friday, which a lot of people were disappointed. Unfortunately, Shakira's performance has been postponed due to structural issues. So that's what I said. And yep, she just apologized for the inconvenience. Yeah, so I guess they were already like waiting for the show, and they announced it as people were waiting. It says that people were passing out because it was like so hot, and people were waiting for like over an hour and a half. So that's kind of crazy. But
I'd be pissed off for sure. But
right.
she didn't feel comfortable. She didn't feel comfortable, man. She's allowed to pick that. She's Shakira.
Exactly. Shakira can be Shakira if she wants to.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, that is our trending topic news for the day. Let us move on and get into Jay's movie of the day. What are you watching, Jay?
Come on, man. I already shouted it out earlier.
Friday the 13th?
Ooh, yeah, that's right.
Which one?
This was the revamp one. So this was the one that came out with after all the old ones came out. This is the one that came out with back in like 2010, I think it was one of those years. And they revamped it. I was like, oh shit.
2009, 2005.
Yeah, there you go. Shit was fucking good. It was a good one, man. They didn't have many big name actors. They just had what's that dude's name? The dude from Supernatural.
Jared.
He was in a lot of shit. He was in a lot of movies. And then the only other person I knew in it was Willa Ford. She was a singer at the time.
Right.
And yeah.
So you don't know Travis Van Winkle?
I saw him in some stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, like he wasn't very popular. I mean, he is in a lot of things, but I didn't really know who that was. And then the other guy I knew was Aaron Yu. That's only because he was in 21, like the movie 21, one of
Oh,
my
okay.
favorite movies. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah, for sure.
and he was in another movie with it was like the money one. I forgot what it was called, Money Machine or Money Maker. I forgot what it was, but that's what I mean. They didn't use a lot of big name actors and actresses. They revamped it and they wanted it to be more like they wanted to make Jason fucking like scary, which he was in this one. This one
Right.
fucking. This is a great part, by the way. Fuck it Friday.
Fuck it, Friday. What is the movie about for all the people that don't know?
So basically, a bunch of kids. They're going to Camp Crystal Lake and they want to let loose, as you're seeing right here. She's wakeboarding, topless, but but they go to Camp Crystal Lake and this lake is it's haunted, obviously by so basically a kid back in the day drowned there, aka Jason, and you know they a lot of them don't know the backstory, you know what I mean? But so Jared, the Jared guy, his name's Clay
Yeah,
in the movie. His sister went missing, and he basically sees these people and he's like handing out flyers like, "Hey, have you seen my sister?" And dude, Mr. Van Winkle's a dickhead. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude. I don't know who the fuck you are. We don't want you at my house and anything." You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, but he's looking for his sister, and then they all kind of team up because they start dying one by one, basically. You know?
Gotcha.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that was gross. But this is I'm telling you, bro, this part of the movie right here, man, this shit comes out of nowhere, dude.
Yeah, I feel it.
No, 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 no. You got to see this before I finish telling it. So she falls, right? Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Watch this shit. Watch right here. Boom. Oh shit. Right in the fucking head, dude. But yeah, so Jason just marked him right there. She doesn't know what's going on because she didn't see him. She's about to get smacked with a boat.
Nice.
But yeah, man, it was a good one, dude. When I saw it, they revamped Jason Friday the 13th, and I was like, okay, I see where you're going, because I saw
Right.
all the other ones before it, you know.
Yep.
But basically, he ends up finding his sister. You know what I mean? Like towards the end of the movie, she was buried, like not buried, but she was in an underground tunnel that Jason had put her, and yeah, you know where it goes from there. You know, Jason starts chasing them, and then boom, boom, boom. You know.
Right.
But I thought it was a solid movie, you know, especially because dude, this was like what, if you want to do the math, like the 13th one, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made so many of them, you know what I'm saying? So,
You got the 13th one for Friday the 13th, huh?
yeah, it could be the 13th one. I don't know. I'd have to do all the math, but yeah, or 11th or 12th, or actually, I think it is the 13th if I did the math.
What's up?
There's so many of them, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but definitely one of the ones I liked a lot because I saw this in the theater. I was like, oh shit, because they, like I said, they revamped Jason. You remember how they were revamping Mike Myers and Halloween?
Yeah.
That's what they did with this one, basically. Like the intro to this movie was fucking outstanding. It was like 25 minutes of just like, oh shit, that was only the intro, you know? So yeah, it's a good one. I'd recommend it to anyone, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I'd recommend it to anyone.
What do you rate it 1 to 10?
I will go a 9.8. And I'll only reason I'm taking off the couple points is because they basically remade the 1981, but the 1981, the mother was the killer, Jason's mom.
Oh,
And I would have liked if they would have repeated that in this one. They didn't.
yeah.
They made Jason like the killer. So they basically skipped one and combined 1 and 2 in this one.
Gotcha.
Instead of making the mom the murderer, they skipped the part and they made Jason the murderer just from there, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't like that they were able to change that, because to me that's a big fact, man. When you ask people who the murderer of Friday the 13th Part 1 was, no one knows it's the mom. Everyone says Jason.
Mm-hmm.
The mom was the original murderer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
yeah, but that's the only reason I take a little off, a little bit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit, man. But yeah, excellent film.
All right, so let us do our Jared Padalecki movies.
Okay, all right. So we're going with it. He's got to be Polish, right? With that last name.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, because it has an I. You said with the I, it's always Polish.
If it's SKI, but he has a CKI, so it could be something else. But
Oh, so it could be Russian.
it could be. But I mean, it sounds Polish. It definitely sounds Polish.
Oh, okay, so it probably is Polish then.
Let's say he's Polish.
I just assume every time I see the I at the end, I'm like, oh, okay, it's Polish.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll go with he's in a lot of like shows too, but he was in one of my other favorite movies as well. It was called House of Wax.
Oh, okay.
I like that movie a lot. He played a really good role in it too. That one was a really good film. You ever see it? You ever saw that one?
Nah, but it says that Jared's father is Polish.
Okay, yeah, so he's Polish. There you go.
And his mother
is what?
His mother is like German, English, Scottish, and French.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, there you go. So, okay, so he's a mixture.
Yeah.
But yeah, House of Wax. That was my favorite movie of his because that movie was fucking solid, bro.
You like that?
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's probably what landed him this role. House of Wax was dope. You never saw that?
Yeah, I've seen House of Wax.
Yeah, that was a really good movie, dude. Yeah. He was the main. He was the main guy, and I remember, and the girl from Girl Next Door. Remember
right.
That was his girlfriend. Yeah, and then even had Paris Hilton in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was a fucking solid film, dude.
What about underrated? What would you say is?
Ah, man, that's tough. I'll probably go with this because if you didn't see this, you won't even know he was in it. I'll go with this one because a lot of his stuff is more TV shows. You know what I mean? He was in some movies, but he was in way more TV shows. Way more. Yeah, he's a TV show guy. Like he hasn't like his movie game is he was in way more shows like throughout the years.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
As far as my favorite of his, I would have to go with probably. I mean, he was in that show Supernatural. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, for like 20 years, bro. That's what I mean. Yeah. He was in that. That was a good show too.
Yeah. As far as I don't know, underrated. I think I would just say underrated because he doesn't have like the huge. He's not like the main character, but it's still a good show, and that's ER.
Oh yeah, he was in ER. That's enough. That show's been on for hella long too. That's what I mean. See what I mean? He was always in shows.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He's a show guy.
And then he had the couple like scary movies and shit.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So yeah, that is our movie, and we are watching Friday the 13th.
That's right, man. Friday the 13th for Friday the 13th.
Number 13. Part 13, guys. Part 13.
I think it was. Like I said, it could be 12. I'd have to count all of them, but I'm pretty sure it's 13.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, let us move on and get into some crypto news for you guys. Let's see what's going on in the crypto world because it is a Friday. Let's see what these markets are trying to do for the weekend. Currently, Bitcoin is at 105,383. It is up 1.23%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, is at 2,554. It is up 1.66%. So it looks like it is rebounding now and recovering from an earlier kind of like little downfall that we reported yesterday. As far as your fear and greed index, we're at that 52 neutral zone. We're still kind of more leaning towards the cusp of greed, but as of right now, we are in the neutral. Markets have somewhat recovered, though. We are seeing money flowing back into the markets. So your global crypto market cap as a whole is at 3.28 trillion. It is up 2.2%. As far as your top 5 trending coins, we have number 1, ASRR, which is down 4%. Number 2 is Bitcoin. Number 3 is Ethereum. Number 4 is Solana, which is up 2%. And number 5, we have XRP, which is up 2.43%. As far as your top 5 gainers, number 1, we have Snow Leopard. That one is up 3,200%. Number 2 is Black Angus. That one is up 2,147%. Number 3 is Army Eagle 250, which is up 13.23%. I'm sorry, 1,323%. And number 4 is Snowy Owl, which is up 516%. And number 5 is Trump AI. That one is up 504%. As far as your notable mentions, top 100, number 12, we got Beer. That one is up 363%. At number 28, we got Burn Coin. That one is up 168%. At number 43, we got Reflect. That one is up 80%. At number 61, we got Corey the Palm. That one is up 52%. At number 76, we got Harold. That one is up 39%. And at number 91, we got Real Realm. That one is up 33%. And at your number 100 spot today, we have Script Network, which is up 29%. All right, guys, that is your crypto news. It is looking like it is just going to be going a little bit sideways until probably Monday when the markets do open up again and things will tend to be moving a little bit more. But yeah, as of right now, it kind of looks like we are just kind of stabilizing and recovering. All right, let us move on and get into the horoscopes. We also have Amy Vilas in the house. She says, hello. What's up, Amy? Nice to see you on here. And we got DTW in the house saying Trump. What's up, DTW? Nice to see you on here. Shout out to the 505, my brother. All right, so for tomorrow's horoscopes, this is for June 14th, 2025, starting with the first sign of the Zodiac, which is Aries, also my sign. Tomorrow, Aries, let what matters guide your momentum. You may feel a burst of energy to move forward, but pause and ask yourself why. Instead of running toward everything, choose what truly aligns with your heart. When your actions are rooted in purpose, your energy becomes powerful and focused. Not every direction deserves your fire. Taurus, the emotional release might feel like progress. Tomorrow, a wave of feeling may rise, not to break, or the sign come without holding back. This softness is not weakness, it is healing. You are carried so much quietly, and now your heart is ready to breathe again. Gemini, what returns come with a different meaning. Tomorrow, something from your past, a notion, a person, a memory could return, but you will see it through an utterly new lens. You are grown up, and the message is strikingly clear. Do not react based on the old story. Feel what has changed. Cancer, you will be empowered by what you shall not engage in. Tomorrow, it will draw you toward drama, overthinking, or tension. They will be there. If you wish not to, then do not infuse yourself into it. Your strength will be in choosing peace. Say less and react slowly. Stay grounded in your truth. J sign Leo. Let joy feel natural, not earned. Remind yourself that this is a moment when you do not need to prove anything to deserve happiness. You give so much to others with your strength, love, and light. Now it is time for you to simply receive. Do something just because it fills your heart with joy, not because it is confirmed in the eyes of others or is productive. Virgo, with relief, you may be confronted by a truth you have avoided so far. Something you have quietly kept in the background may emerge tomorrow. Instead of feeling scared of it, embrace it with all your heart. Facing this truth does not mean everything will crumble down. It is more likely to bring calm. You have held it way too long. Now it stands to come out of you. Libra, be aware of where you channel your thoughts. Precious is this energy of yours tomorrow. Wherever you channel it, it will set your mood. No less worthy of your time. Select therefore that which gives balance and not chaos. An entity, a task, or a thought. Does it add peace or take it away? When you center your awareness, your day glides in calmness. Scorpio, you will feel intently impelled to act with intention. Every action you take tomorrow will be charged with meaning. Supercharge it with purpose. Do not be hurried in doing so. Let your steps be purposeful, not pressured. Speak with conscious awareness. Weigh decisions with conscious awareness. Prefer conscious awareness in your resting state. Sagittarius, grace and imperfect timing may come to pass. An event tomorrow will go Ari, yet bring a quiet blessing one never sought. And so, trust delays, changes, and wherever guidance may take you. Life does not have to be perfectly meaningful, so stay open to it. Capricorn, you shall bathe in security in your own company. Tomorrow you shall feel comfortable amidst silence and loneliness. It is not loneliness, though it is self connection. You must not fill every moment or justify your peace. Just enjoy being wholehearted for your thoughts at your own pace. This void of thought will remind you how gloriously grounded you truly are. Aquarius, let tomorrow put a gentle bend in your structure. You have kept things moving on track with a lot of toil. Now the stars are asking you to be a little more flexible. Make room for rest, emotion, and spontaneous fun. The mind is strong, but the heart also requires tender care. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. You had made those choices with more wisdom than before. Tomorrow, you may face a choice that once seemed very difficult, but now you'll be able to see it. This clarity was not sudden, it developed over time through growth, contemplation, and experience. Trust in yourself. All right, guys. That is our horoscope for tomorrow because we like to help guide you along your path. That will be for June 14th, 2025. And DTW says Virgo. Yes, sir. Virgo in the house. All right. Let us get into my conspiracy for today, guys. So, I want to talk about something that Jay, you probably will agree with, and that is, could humans already be living on Mars and we just don't even know it yet? What you
Humans
think?
or just humans or other species too?
Both.
Yeah, of course. That's not even a question.
So, guys, what if, what if, you know, let's hold on. Let me see how can I get into this one. This is kind of tough. So, what if every Mars rover image, every NASA broadcast, every glossy SpaceX headline is just part of an elaborate cover up? Well, let's find out. Let's move on into the red planets. So, the rumor begins. Whispers began in 2018 when retired NASA engineer Bob Lazar hinted at hidden space programs and extraterrestrial life. In 2022, a former SpaceX contractor, under condition of anonymity, damn it, I can't say that word, anatomy,
What?
say the word, anatomy, there we go,
Okay.
claimed work on a top secret Mars base, a self sustaining colony hidden from public view. Data beamed from rovers, which was edited, photos from Elon Musk's Starship launches curtailed. Even software updates from Mars missions allegedly include black boxes, code that nobody can access. Some say there's no lie smaller than the omissions, and people are noticing what no one is saying. So let's dig into the moments that sparked internet explosions. We had number one, the rover photo bombs. Curiosity selfies were blurred shapes in the background. Then you also had Perseverance's pics showing structures resembling walls or beams. Then at number two, you had your crew transmission interference. NASA lost audio minutes. NASA lost audio minutes on over 20 recorded sessions. Logs just show data corrupted. And then you also have spectral anomalies in Mars photos. Certain images, like Mariner 9 sets, have repeating pixel glitches, shapes too regular to be natural. And you also have contractor whistleblowers. At least three have spoken anonymously about working on construction projects beyond typical Mars habitat prototypes. So, why hide a Martian colony? Well, you have national security. A secure off road base could serve as the ultimate superpower deterrent. You also have private sector monopoly. SpaceX and Blue Origin might own $1 million head start on interplanetary commerce. Then you also have global unity narrative. Revealing a shared Martian colony could reshape Earth politics. Yes, they want to control every narrative. So, in short, power, profit, and prestige all wrapped in a red dust blanket. So, the technology that makes it possible: orbitable relay networks, Starlink satellites, almost perfect for high speed Martian sync. Imagine interplanetary internet. 3D printing in space. NASA already trials regolith-based 3D printing. But what if a scaled up secret version is already in Mars orbit? We have advanced AI drones. Perseverance uses autonomous navigation. The next step: drone swarms mapping the colony and sending encrypted updates. So the tech is here, the money is there, the motive is clear. So why doesn't anyone see it? Because they're not looking. Imagine waking up one day and discovering you're not the first human being to step foot on another planet. Lives have been built up under a pink sky while we argued under politics. You've been told to wait for it forever as they quietly chart the stars without our permission. It could rewrite history, upend every sense of progress, and emotional fallout would be seismic. So, how to find out the truth? Here's what you can do. First, we have to watch multispectral Mars images and we have to watch for inconsistencies in these images. Then we have to track crewed Mars mission rumors. NASA's Perseverance team includes off-world mission vets. And finally, we have to monitor whistleblower forums like Reddit, Discord, and Telegram. The rumors are there though, so we have to, most importantly, just keep asking the questions. And for my final thoughts on this, remember, progress without awareness is compliance. If humans really started a colony on Mars and we weren't invited, don't just wonder, demand answers, share your findings, and keep questioning who decides our future in space. All right, guys, that is my conspiracy for the day. Let us move on from our Mars back onto our planet. And before we end the show, I do want to go over our F It Friday clip, which pretty much always gets us a copyright. But we do it for you guys, and I do.
What is it today? I'm curious.
I do got somewhat of a funny one. So, do you remember Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Of course.
But have you met the spin-off version of Bone Thugs? And instead of being Bone Thugs and Harmony, how about we go into the Bone Thugs and Homeless?
Oh no. Bone Thugs and Homeless. Let's see. Let's see what you're talking about.
Bone Thugs and Homeless, for all y'all that don't know.
Bone Thugs and Homeless.
Let's find out what we're talking about here for our F It Friday end of the day, end of the show clip. Let us get into it. Let me pull that up for you guys real quick and make it bigger so we see what was going on.
Bone Thugs and Homeless. Let's see.
Bone Thugs and Homeless. Let's see what we're talking about here. Check it out, guys.
Curious. All right, oh boy.
What'd you think? What'd you think?
Oh man. It's a little tougher for me to get on the laughing part, but yeah, I get it.
we have to do it, man.
Them cats are pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. So
I know.
But yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I think we are coming to a close for our F It Friday show today. Thank you, and shout out to the 41 people watching, by the way. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And to end our show, like always, let us get into Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got for them, Jay?
I'll go with someone not as cliche as I usually say. So I'll go with don't let the expectations and opinions of other people affect your decisions. It's your life, not theirs. Do what matters most to you. Do what makes you feel alive and happy. It's by Roy T. Bennett. So that's the one I'm going with today.
Like you're saying, like just do do what makes you happy, right?
Yeah, don't let people. You brought it up earlier. People, they hear what people have to say. You go by your expectations. You know what I mean, and like you change what you're originally going to do.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what people have to say? Who gives a shit? Dude, do what you want to do. This is your fucking life. It's really
Right.
not that, it's really that easy. You know what I'm saying? It's your life, no one else's. Who gives a shit what anyone has to say? If you want to do something, do it. You know? That's what I'm going with for sure. You know what I mean? You only live once, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, make the most of it. But yeah, it's by Roy T. Bennett. I usually, I usually have the ancient philosophers usually, so I went with someone different.
So basically, what you're telling me right now is that if I want to eat pizza right now, I should just do it and eat pizza right now.
Exactly. Don't fucking deprive yourself. You know what I mean? Like, why deprive yourself of anything? You know what I mean?
I'm glad we're
So
on the same page.
that's good, man. That's good.
All right. And to kind of end the show on your note, Jay, as the sun sets on our journey, let us remember this. Your path is yours alone. The wind may carry many voices, but your heart holds the only compass you need. Others may shout from the mountain, but the quiet whisper within is the voice of your spirit. Trust it. And this is a little Native American word of wisdom to end our show, which is walk your own trail. The eagle does not ask the crow how to fly. So, guys, like always, health, wealth, and happiness is our motto. Go in peace, follow your joy, and let your spirit lead the way. Until next time, my friends, we shall be back on Monday, which will be at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. And Saturday and Sunday, we will have some clips up for you guys. We will have a date. We'll have a Chef of Jeff on Saturday. Our boy Jeff is going to be cooking up something real good for you guys. And on Sunday, I am going to have like a date with Kate. It is also Father's Day, so I'm going to be spending time with the fam, with my daughter, my wife, and we'll probably do something all together that day, that night. So yeah, guys, and then probably Monday. That's probably when me and Jay will be heading back to the gym and giving you guys some lives there as well. Like I
We'll
said
have a
again,
gym one tonight too.
yeah, so we will have a gym one for you guys later tonight. So just look out for that and look out for our shorts in case you missed our show today. And this will be for the replay game. But yeah, thank you guys again. Thank you so much. And